What is up, YouTube? That's it here, bringing you guys another VGC 2017 battle. We are going up against Javi, I don't know. We're going up against this guy today who is using a Porygon Z, Muck, Kartana, and Arcanine. And Porygon Z is a Pokemon that I respect way too much. It's like my sleeper OP testing, like wink wink, you might see it at Anaheim Regionals. I'm definitely going to be using this thing towards the end of the season because this thing has 3 to 4 viable sets that you all have to check at the same time, and if you don't check all of it, you automatically lose, and you don't even have to bring the thing. It's just it being in the team makes your opponent be like, alright, is it Scarfed? Is it Z conversion? Is it sashed? Is it trick room? Like, what is this thing actually going to do? I need to be able to cover every option. So to cover every option, I'm leading with Raichu. Raichu is like the Swiss Army knife of VGC. It has Fling, it gets Feint, it has Fake Out, it has Encore, it has Volt Switch, it has Surge Surfer, so you can't like Coco to beat my Garchomp because I'll Fake Out you and fling you into the ground. Raichu's so good. And I've definitely talked enough about this, so I'm just going to get right into the game, hopefully show you guys a pretty good one, and yeah, Porygon Z is just, it demands so much respect, and I literally am going to blow everything on this Porygon Z, and I'm making a bit of a read here, based on what I see him pair it with. Like look at this lead. So we see Porygon Z and Muck, right? So that means, alright, Muck, he's trying to catch a Tapu or Ninetales, but since he didn't pair it with like a Fake Outer, that's making me think, well, it's not Trick Room, it's not Z Conversion, it has to be Scarfed. So we Fake it out, and we saw that it flinched, which means it was Scarfed. It flinched before my Garchomp. Porygon can't be faster than Garchomp, so he was Scarfed, he was going for probably Ice Beam on my Garchomp. So his plan was probably to like, KO my Raichu with like Muck and KO my Garchomp with Porygon. So because he led with Muck, it wasn't as hard of a read to go for the Fake Out. I would have Fake Outed anyways, but instead of like Z moving the Muck, I Z moved the Porygon because it's obvious he was Scarfed at that point. So if he goes for the knockoff of my Raichu, who still has its King's Rock, and it is super effective on his Psychic Typing, so Raichu is going to go down, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because now I can bring in another Pokemon like Ninetales, and I can really get this party started. So Ninetales hits the board, remember, it's going to activate that Hail. We see my opponent's Arcanine hit the board, and I'm actually just not scared of Arcanine. Like, this guy's like, yeah, I intimidated his Garchomp, that's pretty good. But in reality, like, I'm a Garchomp, and none of your Pokemon can deal damage to me ever because I'm Garchomp. And that's the way that you gotta think when you're the guy that's using Garchomp. Unless you're busting out those HP Ices, I got nothing to be super scared of, but I can always save Garchomp till the end. So Garchomp is going to be switching out. It's going to be coming in with Lele here, and it's not really like, there's not really that much my opponent can do here. But I do know that, like, Earthquake will destroy this guy's life if I can come in and just, Earthquake at full attack. So he's going to go with a Protect from his Arcanine. I don't really think that that's safe. And we're also going to see Protect from Muck. This is a really weird play that I see from this guy. Maybe he thought I was going to Earthquake and potentially Earthquake my own Ninetales. And that's definitely not what I was going to do. But remember, guys, Raichu isn't the only Pokemon that carries Encore in my team. Ninetales also packs that Encore, so we're going to go for a huge Psychic up onto this Arcanine in the terrain, almost one-shots it, and we just go for an Encore on the Muck. I love being able to Encore Muck. You may think that, like, a team that has, like, Ninetales and Lele and, like, Raichu and Butterfree can't really deal with Muck. But you can totally deal with Muck if you have Encore. And note that we Encored the Muck instead of the Arcanine, because Arcanine has potential to go for these Z moves, and Z moves go through Encore. You'd be still Encored into Protect like the turn after, but you'd get your Z move off, which I think is a really cool mechanic in the first place. It makes people play honest, you know? You have to Encore the correct targets, you can't just mindlessly Encore everything. And he is going to get the KO on my Lele. He's ticking down slowly from Hail as Muck Protects fails, so that means it's going to work next turn. Remember, the Muck's Protect will work next turn, but at this point in the game, you can kind of see that, I'm not going to say I've already won, but Garchomp comes back out, and there's no Intimidate on him this time, so the damage is about to be getting done. So we're going to go for the Protect, and we're going to, I think, EQ here, and you may think, why did you do that? You could just go with Blizzard Rock Slide. I didn't really have a reason to do it this way. I just figured that Earthquake would deal a lot of damage on certain switch-ins that this guy had. I think he might have like a Magnezone or something weird in his team preview, and I'm like, you know what, I'm going to Earthquake just in case he tries to switch in with one of those. It's better than going for the Blizzard Rock Slide because I would do more damage in this way. Because I knew the Muck was going to Protect, obviously. I guess the only bad part is I can't do it this turn, but that's really not that big a deal. So we see Kartana as the last Pokemon, and at this point, I think I've pretty much got it in the bag. I do have a Sash on my Ninetales, and he goes for a Protect, which obviously is going to fail this turn because he got it last turn. I win the Speed tie against his Kartana, and it is Sash Kartana because we already saw his Scarfed. It could have been vested, but even if it was vested, he's going to take the Rough Skin damage here. It looked like he was going for the crit with that Leaf Blade. But then I think, used like Rock Slide, which pairing that with the Hail and Rough Skin damage would have been able to take out a vested Kartana after the Blizzard anyways. So we see the Muck takes that juicy Rock Slide damage. He actually did a lot of damage for something not being stabbed. I guess it's all that single target that made it do that much. So anyways, yeah, Muck uses its berry, sorry, goes back up for sure 50%, but there's no way he really wins from this point in the game. I don't know if he concedes here or if he just decides to eat it. Let's see what he goes for. Yeah, he just decides to run, because all I really would have to do is just protect EQ or, you know, whatever. But pretty good game overall. I feel I played very well and used everything in the game. I fully won that game in Team Preview because I led correctly to be able to gimp the Porygon. I respected the Porygon. I gave it the respect it deserves. And him leading with the Muck instead of like a fake out user or another sweeper really showed me that he was not Trick Room, he was not Z Conversion, he was probably not Sash. So that means the only viable option at that point left is like Scarfed or Spexed. You know, that's the only real viable options left. So I feel like I played pretty well this game. Let me know in the comments below what you think about this game. I'm pretty interested in hearing it. So let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.